Welcome all of you to the greatest power battle known in Marvel Universe. Prince of Asgard, Thor, battles the mighty behemoth monster, the Hulk. For countless centuries, King Odin has protected his kingdom of Asgard. But every winter, the All-Father must rest and regain his strength for 1 week. During this time, all of Asgard's foes including trolls, giants, dark elves and demons try to claim the realm for their own, but they are always stopped by Odin's son, Thor, at the cost of countless Asgardian warriors. Before jumping in, let's take a look at the mysterious land of Asgard. Asgard was the home planet of the Asgardians. It was ruled by Odin Borson. It was one of the 9 realms. The ruler of Asgard, Odin, has tried to maintain this peace since the war between the Asgardians and the Frost Giants. Asgard was a celestial planetoid in an unknown part of the universe. Asgard was believed to be the first extraterrestrial world to ever make contact with Earth. Asgard was destroyed during Ragnarok by Surtur, led by their new king, Thor. A large number of survivors fled on board a starship, planning to relocate on Earth. Loki, the god of mischief, kidnapped Dr. Bruce Banner and brought him to Asgard with the help of Amora, once Thor's lover, now the supervillain known as the Enchantress. Loki intends to destroy Asgard with the power of the Hulk after binding him to his will. Loki makes Banner angry, and he changes into the Hulk. The Enchantress then casts a spell over the Hulk which separates Banner from his monstrous alter ego and grants Loki control over the Hulk's body, which is quite amazing if you really think about it. Hulk arrives at the gates of Asgard and attacks the warriors, Fandral, Hogun, and Volstagg and other Asgardians who thinks he is another troll attacking Asgard. The Asgard battle horn goes off much to the surprise of Thor and Lady Sif who are guarding King Odin. Thor responds to the call and comes to the gates and is attacked by the rampaging Hulk controlled by Loki. Thor is familiar with Bruce Banner but does not know that Loki is controlling the Hulk. Thor tries to communicate with Banner, which results in Loki actually talking through the Hulk, which surprised Thor even more. After a prolonged battle, Loki attempts to pick up Thor's hammer through the power of Hulk, the hammer which is enchanted with a spell that renders it usable only to those it deems worthy. Amora warns Loki that he cannot wield the hammer and has to stop trying to lift it before he is no longer in control of the Hulk. Loki, of course being the god of mischief, does not listen and continues to attempt to lift the hammer via the Hulk's unimaginable strength. The hammer flies to Thor, who uses his powers to separate Loki from the Hulk. It works, but this proves to be a huge mistake. Without Banner's personality or Loki's control, the Hulk is an unstoppable living incarnation of pure rage, and he beats Thor nearly to death and turns his attention to the Citadel where Odin is resting with his guard. Hela, the daughter of Loki and ruler of Hel, the underworld, attempts to claim Thor's soul but is stopped by the Enchantress after realizing her hatred towards Lady Sif has backfired and now almost have killed Thor. Amora refers to Thor as "my love" and kisses him, which revives the thunder god to his full power. At first Thor appears to intend to go back after the Hulk but realizes another fight would only have the same result. To stop the Hulk, they must reunite him with Bruce Banner. Amora betrays Loki and gives Thor the location of where he is hiding. Thor arrives at Loki's hideout with the aid of the Enchantress, and they discover that Loki has murdered Banner, after growing tired of Banner's warnings about the Hulk. Therefore, Amora has no way to send the Hulk back to Earth. Thor tells Amora that she must go to Lady Sif, the woman Thor now loves, to aid and defend Odin. She reluctantly agrees since she cannot go against the word of Thor. Thor orders Loki to come with him to the underworld to recover Dr. Banner's soul, and Thor and Loki travel to Hel together. Meanwhile the Hulk advances, destroying the many guardians of Odin, as he is beckoned by the light coming from Odin's chambers. Thor and Loki arrive in Hel where they meet Hela, daughter of Loki, who at first refuses to bring Bruce Banner back, saying that once he is dead his spirit is hers. Loki tricks and convinces her to bring him back. Since Bruce's spirit was split from the Hulk, she has an incomplete soul. Since his death, Banner is enjoying an afterlife in which his life is back to normal, living free from the Hulk. He is the husband to his true love, Betty Ross, and father to a boy named Bruce Jr. Soon though, this vision ends when Hela brings him to her throne where Thor and Loki await. Thor says that Asgard needs his help, but Banner does not want to help and wishes to remain dead, in his happy vision. The Hulk breaks the iron doors of the Citadel and easily defeats the standing guard and comes face to face with Amora and Lady Sif. Amora attacks the Hulk with her magic powers but soon realizes the Hulk is nothing she has ever come across as she is soon hurled away by the might of the Hulk. Lady Sif hits the Hulk with some lethal shots with her iron blade and tries her best to bring down the mighty green monster. The Hulk overpowers Lady Sif soon enough and reaches the chamber where Odin is resting. Back in Hell, Dr. Banner refuses to merge himself with the Hulk, but Loki, again being cheeky enough, somehow manages to convince Hela to bring the Hulk to Hell so that she could have the complete being. Loki doing Loki things truly justifies his name, God of Mischief. Hela eventually complies and teleports the Hulk to Hell, just as the Hulk reached Odin's slumbering form to attack him. Just the perfect timing. The Hulk appears in Hell suddenly and, enraged with missing out on Odin, attacks upon seeing Banner, and after another battle with Thor, who loses the fight even with Loki's help, Banner gets Hulk's attention. The Hulk runs at Banner, dropping Thor and Loki to charge him. When he comes in contact with Banner, they rejoin and is teleported back to Earth by Hela, who considers him too dangerous to be kept, even in the underworld. However, due to the damage the Hulk had caused to her kingdom, she punishes Loki for it but promises his stay won't be permanent, given that she is his daughter. Odin finally awakens and Sif and Thor kiss each other as Amora quietly leaves, deeply saddened. Odin holds a celebration that day for all of the Asgardians who triumphed over evil and also gives his thanks to Bruce Banner, who is back on Earth, the Midgard. As Dr. Banner is walking down an empty highway after he gifted his life for the greater course, let's take a look at Odin Borson. King Odin, the king of Asgard, is the god of war and wisdom and the All-Father, who is the protector of the 9 realms. Odin Borson was the father of Hela and Thor and the adoptive father of Loki. A powerful yet peaceful leader, Odin dedicated to preserving peace between the 9 realms. Before his disappearance, his status was unknown, and later it was revealed that Loki had placed Odin under the influence of his mind control, causing him to believe that he was a normal human and send him to Earth. Odin eventually broke free from Loki's mind control, but chose not to return to Asgard, as he knew that his life was coming to an end. Instead, Odin chose to spend his last remaining days on Earth, in the Scandinavian country of Norway. He then dies peacefully with both his sons at his side. He later reappeared in a vision to Thor to help his son realize his true power and what he had to do to defeat Hela. After Odin's death, his son, Thor, succeeded him as the king of Asgard. Thank you for watching Millennium Pictures. Like, comment, share for more videos. Have a nice day.